Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as a Collector75. Welcome to another Transformers review. For this one I thought I'd do a figure that I got a while ago now. This is a Fall of Cybertron KICKBACK. This is actually a figure I was really looking forward to getting. I can't actually remember when I got this now. It might have been from Kapow Toys, it might have been from Toys R Us, I can't remember because I got a load of figures around the same time. And yeah, so I was really looking forward to get it, and now I've got it. Well, this is what I thought around the time I got it as well. It actually is a bit of a mess, if you want my opinion. This is his Cybertronian insect mode. I'm just going to put this big weapon to the side there, because obviously you can't really put it anywhere in insect mode. For me, this it just doesn't work. I mean, you've got these stupidly legs, which is his back legs. For me, it just don't look like a bloody back leg at all. I mean, then you've got these two little short ones that have no posability whatsoever, so they just sort of hang here. And then it takes you a half hour to figure out a decent pose to put it in. It doesn't really sit too well. And then you've got these strange wings sort of on the back here that look like claws. I still haven't worked quite out why, but you know. It's just for me, the insect mode just doesn't work too well. I mean, it looks amazing. I really do love how it looks. I think it's just a 50-50 for me. It looks amazing, but as a sort of toy, it doesn't really work for me in this mode. But I think it really does look menacing. I think it does the job in that respect. Yeah, it just doesn't work for me as an insect or whatever. It's a shame, because I think the insect head there, I think that's pretty cool. It looks a little strange, because obviously you've got the back end of the robot head there, and then this just generic grey plastic for the bottom of the insect head, and they don't really gel together, if you want my opinion. Probably because all this is generic grey as well, and so it just doesn't work for me. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get too much movement out of these wings because they're hindered by this sort of piece here. And these legs are just strange looking, if you want my opinion. Yeah. But the transformation is actually quite, what's the word, ingenious? Is that the right word? I'm not totally sure. These are obviously rubber plastic. Let's try and transform it. I've got the instructions. That's what the noise was a little bit earlier. Let's try and transform this. I did actually, when I was transforming this into insect mode from rope mode a while ago, I did actually mistransform it slightly. I've got these legs. I forgot to bend them out slightly because they're on sort of like all these double hinges around here. So we're going to straighten out these legs. Open out this hinge. Bring these legs round like that. We're going to then take these weapons off these claws, come around here to the arms, and split these. Then you open all these out like this. He's doing like a weird sort of splits. That allows you to sort of, where am I looking? It's a bit hard because I'm trying to remember this. You sort of grab this piece. I think this all actually disconnects somehow. I can't remember now. But it does, because there's the hinge. Right, so I just had to stop the camera there just to figure out what I was doing wrong. And in my, while I figured out what I was doing wrong, I realised that I'd actually mistransformed it. You do actually have these wing piece, claw piece, tucked in behind these pieces here, and allow this section here to go into this section here, if that makes any sense. Allowing a little more freedom in these wings, but not much, to be honest. Right, anyway, so then I figured out what I was doing wrong. It's actually this entire section that does rotate all the way around, which is pretty cool. Right to here. This section ends up falling all the way to the back, like that. That holds it in place. And then you just sort of basically now just realigning all these bits around here. These are gonna sections form halves of his abdomen there in robot mode. We're going to rotate this robot head around like so. I've probably done something wrong somewhere around here. And then we're going to rotate these around, rotate these legs around, fold these back up, rotate these feet around. That's it. There we go. Get all these done like so. I thought these bits did form up a little better than that. Maybe I am doing something wrong. I think, yeah, this piece probably comes down a lot further and locks in place. Yep, there we go. And then we just bring these shoulder pads up. If I come around to the back here again, we're going to fold that back down. You can do what you want with these. They sort of like just hang around at the back. I'm going to rotate these arms at the elbows. Bring these sections back. So you rotate them and then just fold that all the way to the back there. And then that is basically your kickback in robot mode, and it actually looks pretty damn good, even if it is really, really strange to look. I love these claws. You can sort of like, if you want, have them posed down at the back, out of the way, or it is actually pretty cool to have them up here as like strange, don't know, claw weapons at the back there. I think he just looks amazing. I love the head. I think that looks really Cybertronian. I really like it. And then you can give him also his harpoony weapon, crossbow type weapon. You put these sections here, these translucent sections which you took from the wings. You can place it into hand, which I love because they're not just like a generic fist, they're like open-handed. I just think this looks good. I think it looks great actually on display. You can pose these little breastplates how you want. You can have them open out like that or like that. However you want really. I quite like it. And you can put, it is a bit stupidly large, but you want my opinion? I like it. I just think it has a few issues, like the legs are just really stupidly big for some reason. You know. Yeah, but I still like it. I think it's just a 50-50 for me. I love the robot mode. The insect mode doesn't do a lot for me unless you're just leaving it. And if you can find a half decent pose for it, I think it looks good. But I think there's a lot better out there. You could take Scarum or Scream, I can't remember exactly how you pronounce it, from the Transmetal 2 line. Now that's got a good robot mode and a good insect looking mode. I think that looks a lot better and does a lot more. This, yeah, half and half I'd say. But, you know, it's got issues in both modes, but if you're going to buy it for one, I'll buy it for the robot mode. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's enough going on about it now. I thought I just want to review it because, like I said, I found it, obviously when I moved into my new home. When we moved in, I just sort of put loads of toys that I'd been buying recently up in the loft, and then sort of lost them basically, and I sort of found them all again recently when I was sorting some stuff out. So I thought I'd just do a quick review on it. Anyway, right, so this has been Graham, the Collect 75. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Just forgot to mention, it does come with this translucent disc weapon that does fit in here like that, and you sort of fit it in, and then you just push on this bit and it will fire out. It's just a friction type gun. It doesn't really add a lot to it, if you want my opinion, but there we go. That's why I just usually leave it in a little bag that I've got and think no more about it, but there we go. Anyway, right, so this has been Graham, the Collector 75. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.